Okay.
Welfare.
Welfare. Please
Page
join us
129.
at the table.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hello. Good evening.
Bottom line's the same, minus, looks like 6.61% in all. Fred and Mike recommended that we just put the salary line consistent with what I was actually paid or would be paid this year, which it was a line item of $34,000 and it was dropped down to 29.8. The only other changes are we took $1,000 out of medical payments, which is typically prescriptions. We took $1,000 from there and moved it to food because what will happen with food stamps is uncertain at this point. It's currently it's part of the Farm Bill. It's currently in the House. If they have an opportunity to vote on it this week, if they don't vote on it before the national election, then it will basically die in Congress, and they'll pick it up again in the new Congress. If they pass it, the Senate has suggested lesser cuts, and they would have to go to a conference to decide what's going to happen. So that's a little bit up in the air. I wanted more money to play with because we have to manage the food pantry. Currently, we have a USDA food pantry that manages most of the staples. We supplement it with syrup and pancakes mix and things like that. We get free meat from grocery stores, so that's kind of available for people who are in need of meat to come and use. So the pantry, I'm pretty proud of the pantry and being able to manage to feed a great number of people if all they have to do is ask. And that really explains the changes because there's no other changes in the budget. Some of the figures I don't approach some of the figures, and I don't know why that is anymore. There really are good guesses, but the best I can do sitting here saying, well, yeah, maybe prescription medications could run $6,000 because they have in the recent past. There's been changes, a lot more generics, et cetera, that I can't always anticipate that. So this is my best educated guess of what I hope doesn't happen next year.
Okay, thank you. Questions, Mr. Nichols?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just wonder if this isn't one of the areas of opportunity when Fred Mike look into that's worth having a
You're welcome to do it.
discussion
Remember,
on.
though, that if I need to spend it, I'm going to.
I understand
and
that.
You guys got to worry about it
Yeah,
because I'm not
I would
going
just
to.
make a-
I'll spend it. I will if I have to.
I would just make a couple of
Okay
comments
with me.
for Ben and
And I won't argue about it either.
I would just make
Okay.
a couple of comments for
You're protected by the New Hampshire Constitution.
right.
Thank you, sir. I am.
One is that, and this is all on the direct assistance side as opposed to the administration side. The budget is $31,000. In 2011, we spent $14,000. Our run rate this year is about $10,000 or $11,000. It looks like there's some room to bring it down. Still have some room for things to happen that haven't happened so far. And if at the end of the day it literally became $10,000 more within the scheme of managing that of the overall budget, it's something that could be covered. So I think this is one of the items I think that's worth looking at.
Mr. Bean?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have no questions, and thank you for the sometimes very difficult job you do.
Sometimes difficult, oftentimes rewarding.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Pierce?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Oh,
Oh, we're almost finished.
I am
won the yellow star. I'm sorry.
thank you.
Even though I can't by the Constitution, has been pointed out, which is true, we have to take care of our folks. There's no two ways about that. And you do a nice job, because I've communicated with you off and on over the years, and I can understand where Richard's coming from on, taking a little of that out there. I have no problem with that, and if we need the money, we need the money. We'll produce it. That's it. We'll print it. We'll print it if necessary. So I think we might as well do it, and if we need the money, it's coming out. It's going to get paid, like you said. So.
Mr. Moore.
Thank you for being here tonight. You do a great job.
Yeah.
And you do it very efficiently. I mean, we never have any complaints about people who think they should have gotten something from the welfare office and didn't. So you're satisfying all the need, I hope, and you're doing it efficiently. So just great. Thank you.
That's my goal, is to give people, sadly, to give people what they need,
got you.
not always what they want.
Thank you.
But always to get them what they need.
Good show. Thank you very much.
I'm for